from the people. Sahara Kabba Sahara.
Welcome back to Sahara TV. My name is Rudolf Okonkwo. We are continuing our special coverage of the 2015 presidential election and also the Senate and the House of Rep elections that took place yesterday and is continuing today. We're now going to go back to Lagos. We want to speak to one of New York's best, Alex Kabba, the publisher and editor-in-chief of New York-based African Abroad newspaper. He is now in Lagos covering this election. Alex Kabba, welcome back to Sahara TV.
Thank you, sir.
So let me start by saying, did people in Nigeria wake up today feeling better than the day before?
Yeah, they are feeling better than the day before. And I think it's because the election has been very peaceful. The Armageddon that has been predicted did not happen, except for River State and a few areas of Enugu State. The election was very peaceful and people are very happy. The doom that was predicted did not happen.
Now, you are in Lagos. Where you are, what is the mood of the people in the area of Lagos where you are?
The mood of the people, they know who won the election. They probably know the results of the election, and they are very happy and waiting for the official announcement. And the whole Lagos is very calm. It has gone back to its own busy ways. And there are hardly people who are politically aware, who does not know that who has won the election. But for restriction of INEC, everybody just keep quiet and wait for the official announcement from INEC.
Now, what about the politicians themselves? Have you heard anything from any of them? Are they talking? What are they saying? Both parties?
The politicians are keeping very quiet, and they are not, except that some politicians have spoken that there's an underground move for some people to want to turn the tide by trying to go and change the results by influencing the resident electoral commission corrects in some states, in the northeast, north central, northwest, and the southwest. But we think it's a pipe dream because the elections results were collected at the world level, up to the local government level and to the state level. And it would be suicidal for anybody to want to go now to see a resident electoral commission and bribe them with money so that they can change the election. Because where we observed the election yesterday, the results were announced in the front of all the voters, and those who choose to wait behind, and copies of these results were released to the party agents, while the INEC official took away the original. So it happens across the country like that, and I don't know how anybody's going to come and wake up and say they want to go and alter the result. The result is in. The candidates have been very successful, except for a few areas where people could not be accredited, and they were given manual form and they voted. So the way things stand now, I will say INEC has performed very well, and I will give them about 85% for devising a foolproof, fraud-free election. And I'll give my kudos to our own Mr. Integrity, who has now made Nigeria very proud all over the world, where they don't manufacture votes from the thin air and manufacture millions of votes from thin air. All the accredited voters and the total number of voters are known. So this time around, Nigeria is welcome to the world where the will of the people actually counts.
Now, let's zero in on Lagos State. What happened there? The president invested a lot of time and resources in Lagos, and even the OPC, we are in support of Jonathan. What happened in Lagos? Why didn't anything seem to be coming out of that?
Yes, you have just mentioned two important factors. The OPC and Gani Adams faction of the OPC and the president's investment in Lagos State and the Southwest. So I'm going to take the one for the the incumbent president, Jonathan. Will take his own investment first. I think it was the rats have escaped before he came in to look for the rats. The problem they have is that Lagos State is the most sophisticated state in Nigeria when it comes to elections. I arrived in Lagos State when I was a 6-year-old boy. Lagos State voted for President Jonathan in 2011 MLC. I was here too in 2011. In fact, for the governorship, they voted for the APC, then it was called ACN, Actual Congress of Nigeria, of Fashola. And in the presidency, they voted for the PDP. So that means they are able to differentiate between these parties and their performance. They gave President Jonathan in 2011 the benefit of the doubt. I voted for him massively. He won Lagos State in the presidency, but in the governorship, they went for the ACN. So for this time around, I can confidently tell you that Lagos State, being what it is not a state governed by sentiment. It's a state governed by performance.
Okay.
It's a multi-ethnic state.
Alex Kabba. Alex Kabba. Alex Kabba. Hold on, okay? Hold on. Yeah. We have a breaking news. We'll come back to you. Just hold on. Stay there. We are getting reports that INEC office in Rivers State is on fire. That is Vanguard newspaper is reporting, and we have the video of that protest. So we are going to play the video, and we'll come back. Okay, there's a video of that. We don't have the video, but the breaking news is that INEC office in Rivers State is on fire. So we'll go back to our interview with Alex Kabba, who is the publisher of African Abroad newspaper in right now in Lagos. He is reporting from Lagos. Okay, Alex Kabba. Sorry, go back again. Go back. Finish your thought on Lagos State.
Yeah, Lagos State is a very, very sophisticated state. They gave the president the benefit of the doubt in 2011, and this is 2015. So, and the way I'm seeing Lagos State now, I think they just left the president because they believe that he has not performed up to par. We cannot allow Singapore, that is on the same third world rating with Nigeria, in the year 2000. To now be a first world country, and Nigeria is still growing. So you know that Lagos State is well ahead in all this tribal and all those religious concentration. I think Lagos State, they went for the challenger. So that is not reporting any news or any result.
Now, Alex Kabba,
for Gani Adams,
go ahead,
and the OPC, I think Gani Adams is just talking for the benefit of his pocket. No, I don't think any OPC member supported his romance with President Jonathan. That is why he lost his own word in Abule Ado, in the Amu word of saying local government area of Lagos State. That man actually lost it. He got a 9 billion naira surveillance contract. What do you want him to do? You expect him not to support President Jonathan? It's just defending his contract. And we all know that he has no follower. The only follower that Gani Adams has is the 9 billion naira that is come from President Jonathan.
Now, Alex Kabba, let me get you to address this breaking story, which is that INEC office in Rivers State is on fire. We know that there were crises in terms of the election problems yesterday in Rivers State. But what is this new development? What does that mean for this election?
What it means for this election is that I think the PDP is so desperate to win Rivers State that you saw the encounter between the governor and the rec in that state that has really got its own reputation destroyed because he's trying to win the election for the incumbent and is not shying away to ensure that people die. The soldier was killed, the Nigerian soldier was killed because of their desperation to win in the River State. So I believe that this is a fallout from that division and the desperation of the incumbent to win election in River State. And they probably set this one at play, but actually I hope that the result will be in the computer, or they will have to redo the whole election again in River State. But notwithstanding, the South River State election cannot even alter what has been done in this election.
Now, let's look at the APC. Have you had anything from the APC camp, both at the federal or the state level, in terms of?
I think just the APC spokesperson, like Lai Mohammed, is talking about moves of some people to try to upturn what has been done, and also what is going on in River State. And we all know that people know the results of the election already. So it will be foolhardy for any Nigerian, whatever highly placed they are, to want to change the will of the people. Because that means you are causing trouble if you think that you want to remain in power, not with the mandate of the people, but in the mandate of rigging and fraud, you will just set the country on fire. So I hope that they know that election is not a do-or-die affair, and the president and the challenger, General Muhammad Buhari, have already signed undertaken that there should be no violence. All this self-help that the security agencies are doing in River State and the resident and other commissioner is doing in River State will not help. The election has been lost and won. So the earlier, whoever knows, because the PDP and the APC, they have the result in their hands from the northeast, the north central, the northwest, and the southwest. Those four zones, geopolitical zones, are so much that the south and the southeast are not able to, whatever happens in those areas cannot challenge those four geopolitical zones. In more civilized society, somebody would have considered the election today. They don't have to wait until INEC announces the result tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Let's have it. We are going to take a break. We have a live feed from River State where people are protesting and where INEC office is set on fire. So hang around. We are going to go to the live feed from River State.